My name is Ulysses Owens Jr., and I'm the artistic director for a local nonprofit. My passions and hobbies are food and wine, but one of the things that I really love is I'm a jazz musician, and I spend my whole life thinking about jazz all the time because I love it and it's what I do. I learned about this grant opportunity via social media. Every day as an artist, I make sure that I update all my different social media platforms. And I was looking on, I think it was either Twitter or Instagram, and it popped up in my feed. And I saw a grant and I saw Community Cares, foundation and the bank. And I'm like, man, this seems interesting. And what was probably the most, or piqued my interest the most, was the fact that it was really geared towards artists and that they really wanted to make sure that they created this funding to support whatever initiatives the artist had. And that really got me excited. And I immediately thought about my project, and here we are. So the proposal that I submitted for the Community Cares Foundation grant is that I really wanted to teach music business at Edward Waters College. EWC, as we affectionately call it, is the place that educated my mom, her 3 sisters, and her 2 brothers. So I already had sort of an affinity for it. But I was in town, actually I think it was for the Jazz Festival, and part of that I also did a collaboration with Beaches Fine Arts. I went there, performed a concert, and after that concert, we decided to schedule some educational events. Part of that was EWC. So I went there and taught what I like to call carving out your own space in the 21st century for artists. It's basically a course that really talks about how do you as an artist learn how to navigate in this new century of social media, the marketing, also the fact that we have no, major record companies, and really the artist today is an independent business person, right? So I've created this course based on a lot of things I've been journaling about in my own journeys. And so, yeah, I wanted to teach it at, EWC. So I was invited to basically just teach sort of a 60-minute course to the music department. At the end of it, I talked to Dr. Chin, the chair, and I said, I had a great time. Do you have some kind of a music business course? Because what I was gonna do was maybe see if I could come in and work with that teacher and maybe do some workshops. She said, Ulysses, we've never had a music business course. And I then said, are you kidding me? How are you graduating students with degrees in music in 2019 and they've not understand any level of business? And she said, well, what are you proposing? I said, well, I'm gonna come in. I'm already here teaching, and consulting at La Villa. I'm already here with Don't Miss a Beat, and I'm gonna do it for free. And she said, are you kidding me? What about money? I said, I do pretty well on my own, but it's more of a passion for me to make sure that students, particularly these students of color, understand business. So she said, all right, cool. Fast forward, I'm on social media, I'm looking at this grant, and I'm like, man, if I get this grant, it will allow me to purchase resources for the students. So I apply, and I'm really fortunate that I got the grant, and that allowed me to basically go and teach 5 workshops, pretty much 75-minute workshops, and I end up having about 25 to 30 students at EWC. And then we had an amazing final project where the students had to submit their bio, their resume, a headshot, and then they also had to submit a budget for whatever their dream project was. So it was a really great success. It taught me a lot, but I could not have done that without the grant at all. And I'm thankful that they allowed me to not have to go into the red for this project, but I was actually able to really do even more than what I initially planned and lead the students with a syllabus and a workbook that they could really carry for the rest of their careers. I want to thank the Cultural Council of Greater Jacksonville for being a wonderful resource for artists. They have taught me how to really be more cohesive, how to really structure myself more as a brand, and really how to become more fundable, even beyond the help that they're able to bring to me.